Hi you guys and welcome back to another video. I am your host Samya and on this channel we discuss everything mental health, spirituality and personal development. I'll start this video by apologizing to you guys. I've been missing for so long. The fact is that my life had kind of turned upside down and I wasn't in a position to shoot another video. So like everybody, the month of March was very difficult for me and it kind of dragged along up until the month of April. And it's now that I feel settled that I can make this video. So I'm just gonna make a candid video for you guys to show you and discuss with you that sometimes growth and ascension doesn't look very beautiful on the outside, even though it's something that you had wished for. The process of growth and ascension and change, and how it might not look very beautiful on the outside, but the end results are beautiful and very, very peaceful. And the importance of community, honestly, because the time that I went through over the last, let's say, 2 months, it was so difficult, and I relied upon my community, my beautiful, beautiful friends and family who helped me out in the process. Let's start with a little story time, just a little background. So, in the month of March, a lot of changes happened in my life, right? And all of a sudden, I had switched jobs and I suddenly had to vacate my flat because of some problem. There was one problem after another over the last 6 months, and I had to leave it because our landlord was not very, very helpful. So all of it happened towards the end of March. I'm joining my new job and I'm having to vacate that flat like within a week's time. House hunting like early in the morning, 8 a.m. in the lunch time, like for say 1 to 2, and then even after work up until 10:30 on days. When you deal with a lot of people, you get to understand the temperament of people by, just interacting with them, asking just a few questions. After a lot of chaos, a lot of running around, we find a house, but turns out on the end, the last date, the evening of 31st March, things go south. We did not take the flat because something the landlord came across as that's not a very good person at the last minute. So we cancelled it because we didn't want to be in that tough situation again. Yeah, why would I knowingly sign up for that? Right. So we know at this point, by the evening of 31st of March, that we're homeless. Okay. Now we have to move out tomorrow. So this period stretched up until like 2 weeks into April. I don't have a house. I'm crashing at a friend's place. I've just packed all of my stuff and kept it in a garage. Now the first few weeks of my new job, I'm like juggling, to understand the new role, and then I'm also again running around again finding houses. So I did not get time to make this video or any video for you guys, and it did not just have it in me to motivate you guys because I myself was very, very exhausted and kind of demotivated because I preach the fact that always choose the highest path, the best for yourself. So how could it not work out well for me? But that's the story I'm going to tell you. So um, through all of that running around and all of that pain process, I got to know so much about myself. I realized, okay, like in very, very similar ways, I've been here before, not just like once before. So if I've done it before, I can do it again, right? So the fact that this had come up for the second time in my life gave me an opportunity to respond to it better. I had freaked out the last time that this happened. This time, I kept my composure, fell back on my community for help, and that's where I found the most help and my happiness also. I realized who were the important people in my life. Yes, I found another place mid-April, moved in. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm still trying to settle in. My stuff is still lying around. It's gonna take me a little while to get settled in because I'm very exhausted. But as soon as I felt better, I started to record this video because I wanted to show you guys, tell you guys, how growth sometimes feels. It might not be the most beautiful process on the outside, but it's a very, very beautiful process on the inside. That I can guarantee to you guys. And now that I'm smiling, you can trust me with that, okay? Because there was times, oh my God, I felt like this is rock bottom. How can I be here again? But I think that was a way of my old life falling out and building a new life for myself, practically. So this new place that I moved in, honestly, was a great change for me. It brought a lot of happiness, a lot of good changes in my life. I feel more peaceful. I'm surrounded by more trees, more nature, which is very important for me, right? And people and spiritualists like us, because we like to connect with nature. There's a lot of diversity here, different kinds of birds, and you see, peacocks sitting on the tree and whatnot when you go for a morning walk. So yeah, that way it's really good. It's an upgrade, but see, it tested my faith. And that's what I felt like. It really, really tested my faith, whether I settle for something less or, just wait for the house that I manifested. And I waited for it, and I feel like this was the reward. It's been very, very peaceful ever since I've started living over here, honestly. So this entire process of change and growth for me has been very illuminating experience for me, honestly, because I found out a lot about myself. That I'm courageous, I'm full of faith, and I can do anything that I put my mind to. I can get anything that I want if I'm patient enough. See, when you want good things in life and when you're trying to get it the right way, not the wrong way, sometimes you have to wait a little longer, right? And that's what happened with me. But I still did. I stayed uncomfortable for a few days, but I chose what suited me the best. When you're trying to break out of your the old patterns and old life and trying to build a new life for yourself, you always have to make different choices, right? So in life, sometimes you feel like this is the best that I can get right now. Let's settle for this. But you can also aim for something higher, right? I'm not settling for anything less than what I deserve. So that's the kind of mindset that I was in, and that's what the thought that I stuck with, and that's what I got. And that's what I'm here to tell you honestly, that if you really, really stick to what you deserve and wait for it with a little more patience, you will get it. You might feel a little uncomfortable, you might lose faith also in between, but just hold on to that little glimmer of hope and just know that life does get better, and when it gets better, it gets a lot better. And I know this is just the beginning of change for me, because there's a change in energy that I'm feeling, and that's the energy that I'm it's giving me a little jitters right now, that life is going to change, and this is just the beginning. Even when it comes to my job, I'm telling you guys that there's a huge difference between my last job and my current job. My last job was very, very difficult in terms of that it was very, very toxic. And my current one is so easygoing that it's kind of hard to believe that this is how people work. They're so nice to each other. I was so used to all of that pressure and toxicity and just, being in anxiety all the time, that I felt like that was normal maybe. Realized I was living in survival mode. I was just trying to survive, just get by each day. That's when, in the last few months that I started, really meditating more often, process it more often. I just chose better for myself and left. And this time when I switched my job, I tried to understand my manager as well in my interactions with her. And it's been going good up until now. Personal life wise also, I think I have moved ahead from where I was in the month of March. And that's a good change again. I got to know who my real friends are. I got to know the importance of my family. Even when it comes to family, for us millennials, growing up, we had very different relationships with our parents than we have now. It's not always been friendly, but how we work through our relationship with our parents, and we're now at a stage where we can discuss anything with them in our life. They are there to help you out with everything. They don't just expect you to go out and be a warrior, do it on your own. No. So when in my case, so whenever I needed help, I just called on everybody, friends, family, please come and help me because I am too exhausted to go through this process again. And they all came together. And I think I think my parents were here last week, and my friends have been coming over to help me set up. And this just feels so to be supported. And that's what I want to tell you guys, that having, even if you have a small group, I do not have a very big group of friends. I'm very close with my family, and I have few set of friends, but they're very, very nice. I know they're very, very high value people, and that's what I'm gonna encourage you guys to build. That kind of a group, that kind of a community for you guys. When you pick your friends, pick them very, very wisely. Choose good people. Choose high value people who will support you, in your lowest times, and don't just celebrate you on your highs. Because the world out there is tough, guys. So we really need a good community, to support us when we go through tough times, and especially for us women when we're living in a big city, metropolitan city. Sometimes even when people know your problem, they won't want to help you. They would want to take advantage of you. So many difficult circumstances that you need people that you can trust, right? Blindly you can trust, and they will be there in the tough times. So try to build that community. Try to meet your friends at that level. Have friends, or if you have such good people in your life, keep them close. You're gonna understand the value. But I'm here to motivate you guys. I will tell you that after all of these tough times, you definitely see the sun. So if you also went through something that was difficult, just know that the sun is gonna shine upon you very, 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 very soon. Even though the changes start to come very slowly, but they will come surely. And I can feel it in the energy here. There is no way that the universe is not gonna respond to you. When you choose the best for yourself, they will give you the best for you. Sometimes the choice may seem difficult, but that might be the right choice. That might just be a minor test in your life. If you just pass that test, show that you have blind faith in yourself, and you will, land on the ground no matter where you jump from. You will get it. You will get your manifestations. You will get what you want. You just have to be full of faith and hope and courage. Take that risk for yourself. Take that risk on yourself and see how life responds to you. Sometimes changes can come very, very abruptly in your life. They can just, pull the rug off your feet. They will be so sudden that you might be overwhelmed. And I'm sure most of you have been through that. That's why you're here, right? But you also know that after that time, things start to, get better. And you get better things in your life. These changes take away, things from your life that you do not need to carry in the next stage of your life. So even if it happens suddenly, just know that you're gonna be fine. Even if you're a little overwhelmed, just know that it's gonna get better. You're gonna get better things. There is no way that something good will be taken away from you if it's supposed to be in the next stage of your life, right? So have that faith and keep moving forward. I can guarantee you, because I have seen this for myself so many times over the last few years, that it does get better. And when you don't get the things that you want, you get things that you deserve, and they are even better. God's plans are better than your plans for yourself. That's what I've seen pan out in my entire life. That's basically my life story. So none of my plans have worked out, but I've always gotten better, than what my plan was for myself. Better. So I'm happier. And I feel like it all worked out for the best. If you feel like, you're having to wait for too long, then others around you are getting it sooner than you, your colleagues, your peers, your batchmates, your friends, everybody is getting something that you want earlier than you, and you are having to sit in that waiting room, just know that something very, very special is being prepared for you. It's just about your patience. Sometimes universe tests your patience to see how badly do you want it. Are you really gonna stick with it, or are you gonna settle for something that's less? And that's another one of tests that I found out that life throws at you. If you have like a manifestation, and you obviously wish for the best for yourself, right? So you put out those manifestations, but now universe is gonna test you by giving you something, that's little portions of your manifestation. And they're gonna see, are you gonna accept that option? Are you still gonna hold on or hold out for that best option for yourself? If you accept this, you won't receive a manifestation. But if you don't accept this, and the next one was again a little better, but not the perfect one, then again a little better. If you keep choosing the best for yourself and not settling for any of these lesser options, you will definitely get enough. Sometimes your faith is tested, but only to see how close you are to them. It's not because they want to make your life difficult, they just want to see how close, how much you believe in yourself enough. So every time that you feel like stuff, just hold on for a little bit more. You'll see life reward you for all of that patience, all of that faith, and all of that hope that you have in yourself that you hold on to. In moments like these, you get to know your real self, who you are, how you react to certain circumstances, how you react to tough situations. It builds your character, it builds your story, it writes your story. That's it for this video, guys. I hope my story time helped you, even if just a little bit, and it stored some courage and some faith in you. I felt like I should share my experiences with you guys more, everything that's happening in my life, so that you can learn with me and see the magic play out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. I will see you in my next one.